Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on tally marks. Tally marks are a very convenient way of keeping track of data. Tally marks are vertical strokes. Each stroke represents one unit. When all the counting is finished, the tally marks are converted to numbers. For ease of counting, tally marks are bundled into groups of 5. For example, that represents 1, so when you see one vertical stroke, and then that's 2, 3 and 4, after you get to 4, so when you've done 1, 2, 3, 4, for the next one you do this, so that when you come back to count them later, you know that's just a bundle of 5, and you don't have to count them individually. A typical example. Consider the situation where a teacher wants to know what sports the students play on the weekend. After each student was questioned, the following appeared on the board. So they're the list of all the sports that are played by the class. So the items on the board are a great example of data. They have not been organised. Constructing a table. A simple way of turning data into information is by making use of a table, as follows. Now I've repeated this data here just for ease of reference. So when you see tennis, you just put one vertical stroke. Then you go to golf and you put one vertical stroke. And you keep going one by one. Now one good way to do it is this. This is what I've found. If you cross tennis off, vertical stroke. Golf, vertical stroke. Baseball, vertical stroke. And you keep going till you finish the whole list. So once you have all the tally marks done, you just write the numbers there. Now see the 6 here, 5 plus 1 is 6. That's a bundle of 5, and the others are pretty straightforward. We can see that tennis is the most popular sport. Golf and soccer enjoy the same popularity. Baseball is the least popular sport. Of course, that's only one. The names in the yellow box represent data. When they are organised in a meaningful way, they become information. So it's very important to know the difference between those two words. Here's another example. The following data represents the colours of cars entering a car park. That just might be in a 10 or 15 or 20 minute period. So when you do your recording, these are the different colours. The data on the previous page is organised in the following tables. So after you put the information down, you put all the strokes down one by one, as I showed you earlier. That gives you all the tally marks here. And here are the totals. So 5 plus 4 is 9, 4, 2, 5 plus 1 is 6, 1 and 2. As we saw earlier, the entries in the table have been organised in a meaningful way. We can extract information from this table. Because they've been organised in a meaningful way, we can answer questions. Let's look at this example. Answer the following questions relating to the table. What was the most popular colour entering the car park? Just look at the largest number and you'll see that it's white. What was the least popular colour? The smallest number is black. Now this third one is a very interesting question. It's a question where you have to infer something. That is, look at the information you're given and make a very good guess about the answer from the information you're given. Here is the question. Can we guess the climate of the country? Now climate means, is it hot, warm, cold, freezing, snowy, etc., etc. Well, if you look at the numbers of cars, I mean this is only a very small sample, but that's all we're given. Most of the cars are white, and there's only one car that's black. Now we know that white is very good in the heat because it reflects heat. Black is not very good in the heat because it absorbs heat. It gets hot easily. So a simple inference or a guess could be that it is possibly a warm country, only because most of the cars are white. So this video has just given you a basic introduction regarding tally marks and how to put the information into a table and how to answer simple questions.